Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Hawks versus Thunder NBA matchup on Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. You can find them over the premium picks tab. Use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number that you see on the screen. They're not available on the website. You got to text the number. But let's get to this one. Hawks taking on the Thunder, and the Hawks come into this one 13-19, while the Thunder, one of the top teams in the NBA, playing on the back-to-back after playing the Boston Celtics at home on Tuesday. And of course, the Thunder, this team is just a team that a lot of people look at them like they're a play-in team or something like that, because they're not a big market team. They're not a team that's had a ton of recent success. But really, when you look at what they've done on the court this year, they have been very, very solid and are going to be tough customers all the way through this season, especially if they can remain healthy. When we see Shea, he's emerged as one of the top players in the NBA, not just an up-and-coming guy anymore. He really is that go-to. And we look at the Thunder and what they've done recently, well, they've pretty much busted up almost every bad team that they've played. And, their losses recently, all against respectable teams in tough spots. When we look at the Atlanta Hawks, this is a team that's really tough to figure out. And while they did get the win against the Wizards the last time we saw them to end the losing streak, which was at 4 games, they didn't cover the spread in that game as they were laying 6.5 and only won by 4. Prior to that, we have to go all the way back to December 20th to find wins, and that was at Houston when the Rockets were slumping at that time, and then against the Detroit Pistons, who were in the middle of that losing streak. For me, the Atlanta Hawks are just a team that really lacks the identity and a direction. They have some good players. I say this all the time, but Trae Young throughout his career has about a 500 record as an NBA player. We look at Murray, and is his value more to the Atlanta Hawks, or is it in his trade value? Unfortunately for them, the team that wants to trade for him, from what I've heard in the rumor mill, is the Lakers, and you're not going to get a very good draft choice for them. And the Lakers, I don't know about the depth on their team and what exactly they can add to the Hawks here. But when we look at the Thunder, this team just shooting the lights out, third best in the NBA, shooting almost 50% from the floor and from beyond the three-point arc. 39.1% is the best in the NBA. The Hawks defense, absolutely horrible once again this season. What we've seen as a trend from the Atlanta Hawks is that in recent years is they play really poorly, especially on the defensive side of the ball. They fire their coach. They bring in a guy then they start D'ing it up. They start playing better, and then all of a sudden, they start to move up, and people start to believe in them again. And then what happens? The next year they stop playing D again, and we go through the same vicious pattern. These guys are just simply, can't keep a coach, and because they won't play defense consistently. The Hawks don't shoot the three well enough to overcome their lack of defense either. And against the Thunder, who are the best defensive team in the league, shooting percentage against, this is going to be a rough night for the Hawks, even with the Thunder on the back-to-back. I'm going to take the Thunder, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help keep you on the most favorable bets on the board today.